Amara Johnson walked through the crowded hallway of Riverside High with the quiet steps of someone who'd learned to disappear. Her head stayed low, her books pressed tightly to her chest, and her shoes, those old, faded sneakers with frayed laces, tapped softly on the shiny school floor. Every step echoed her father's sacrifices, his double shifts at the factory, his tired hands that once held these shoes proudly as a gift for his daughter, but not everyone saw them that way. "Yo, check this out!" A loud voice broke through the hallway noise. Madison Clark, the most popular girl in school, pointed at Amara's shoes with a laugh sharp enough to cut through skin. "Girl, where'd you get those? A museum?" Her friends, Brielle and Chelsea, burst out laughing. "Those are vintage, from the dinosaur era." Brielle mocked, nearly doubling over with laughter. Chelsea smirked, snapping a picture with her phone. "Hold up, I gotta post this." Breaking news, Amara brings antique footwear to school. The hallway filled with laughter. Some tried to hide their smiles. Others didn't bother. The sound of mockery bounced off the walls like a cruel melody, and Amara stood there frozen. Not because she didn't know what to say, but because she knew it wouldn't matter. Her throat tightened. Her vision blurred. She wanted to speak, to defend herself, to tell them these shoes weren't just shoes, they were her father's pride. But the words never came. She turned, clutching her bag, and walked away while the laughter followed her like a shadow she couldn't escape. By lunch, the photo of her shoes was already circulating online. Caption: "Fashion Disaster of the Year." Hundreds of laughing emojis. Some comments she couldn't even bring herself to read. Amara ate alone in the corner of the cafeteria, pretending to scroll her phone. Her food sat untouched. She stared at her shoes, feeling the sting of humiliation rise in her chest. "They don't know," she whispered softly. "They don't know what these mean." That evening, when she got home, her father noticed her silence. "Tough day?" he asked gently, setting down his worn work gloves. Amara forced a smile. "Just tired." But when she went to her room, she broke down completely. The laughter replayed in her mind again and again. The phone notifications from social media buzzed endlessly, reminders of the cruelty that lived online forever. She sat on the floor, holding her shoes in her lap, tears dripping onto the leather. Her father's voice echoed in her mind. "These shoes will take you places. Amara, they may not shine, but they'll carry your dreams." That night, she made a silent promise. Tomorrow, she wouldn't cry. Tomorrow, she wouldn't hide. Tomorrow, she'd walk into school not as the girl who was mocked, but as the girl who wouldn't break. And she had no idea. Tomorrow was the day the whole school would see her differently.